Whoops, wrong way. In the map, there's nothing of them there, but alright, the domain. Oh, man, should I get the outfit? I guess I'll get it. Let's see. Train. Morningstar skill. Jeremy revivals. Black direwolf. Dream Pandora's contract. I don't think I need that. Okay. MA581. Whatever that means. Alright. That I don't feel like a noob again. Whoops. Alright, I forgot about the pit. Darn. Okay. Wait, what way am I supposed to go? Wait, I see.
We finally meet, hero of Alterra. Is this another child? It's you? You're but a whelp! Impossible!
Enemy of my family. I gotta use this, but I don't understand. What am I?
Stop, Drell. Okay. Wait. Sorry about that. So the seed of quickening sprouted in the end. How did this happen? What do you know about this, Iris? What happened to Gerald? Gerald? Damn it. Ever since they pronounced it yesterday, I can't remember how to say it. Sorry. Gerald has awakened as a child. It can't be undone. What do you mean? He was just a normal kid until now. How could he be a child? How could he be related to the Void Dragon? After the Void Dragon's failed attack on Altera, Vecina wanted to create the ultimate weapon. That was when she noticed that humans and elves and all other life forms in the world had power of their own. She recognized their infinite potential as well as their ability to evolve and adapt, and so Vecina implanted the seed of quickening in her subjects so that they would one day awaken as children. Are you saying that children are just normal people from this world? The seed of quickening transforms them into children? Unfortunately, yes. This is the reality of the children of the void. Does that mean Gerald, whatever, had the seed in him from birth? Yes, all children have the seed of quickening in them from birth. They are spread from person to person, lying dormant until the perfect host comes along. The reason the reason no one knows where the children come from is because one person awakens as a children. They do everything they can to eliminate their past, including killing their loved ones. They lose all self-awareness. Jarrell awakened after witnessing the death of his sister. But it's hard to say how much he changed. His mind was clouded with darkness, and he absorbed the luster of an elite child. The funny thing is, he's still clinging to his own consciousness. What does that mean? He's still in there somewhere? How do you know this? It sure does. I just know these things. The children completely forget themselves once they are awakened. If Jarrell will is strong enough, he won't forget who he really is. This will be the first time that something like this has ever happened. I want you to come with me to meet Sir Nilty. I think the time has come for us to make some changes around here. I can barely think straight. You just told me so much crazy stuff, and it's been hard to keep it all together since I came to the Mistlands. Plus, you keep appearing every time something awful happens. I just don't know if I can trust you after all. She looks at you with sad eyes. I said it before and I'll say it again. No matter what happens, I'm always on your side. Thank you for everything, Iris, but I can't stay here. I'm sure I'll see you again. Jesus. Let me talk to Honest Ed, huh? children of the void. Well done, defeating Trian is no small feat. I'm not the one who killed him. Then who? You can't answer because your head is swimming. Don't worry about answering that. It looked like you could use some rest. When you're feeling better, you should fill Vernon in on exactly what happened. Don't worry about answer that now. It looked like you could use some rest. When you're feeling better, you should fill Vernon in on what exactly happened. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I can barely think straight right now. You've done so much for the Mistlands. Oh my god. I barely even play it. It's like he's done so much for the Mistlands. The Mistbreakers are forever in debt to you.
Make your point.
I've been hearing that you're quite the hero. Tell Vernon anything that happened at Tyrion's domain, including Tyrion's death and Jarell's awakening as a child. So Jarell has awakened as a child, just as many others are bound to do. I had my suspicions about the origins of the children, but this seed of quickening is news to me. Regardless, Jarell's lingering consciousness gives us hope that the children are not entirely infallible. If what you say about Jarell is true, then the Mistbreakers may just have gained a powerful new ally. Vernon, you're not going to sell this information to the children, are you? If you do, I'm worried that they might try to assassinate him. If that's something you're actually worried about, and then you should never have, then you should never have even mentioned Gerald's name to me. You already know how I operate in this world. Well, it's not like I could have hid him from you anyways. You would have heard about him sooner or later from the Mistbreakers. That's correct. It seems you're finally understanding. I will promise you this, though. I plan on keeping Jarell's existence a secret from the children until we are certain that he will join the Mistbreakers. No sense in destroying a potential valuable asset, is there? I don't think I'll ever understand you, Vernon. Are you even a human? Yes, I am a human, and I am obligated to help the Mistlands in any way I can. A child who is still maintaining his self-awareness. This is truly a spectacular case. Perhaps it was your Alterian influence that made this difference. At any rate, the armistice was signed while you were dealing with Tryon. Merca is in a much better place as a result. I think it would be a good idea for you to visit Abella's grave. Abella has a grave? I couldn't just leave her in Tyrion's domain, so I had one of my men retrieve her body. Her only remaining family was an uncle that lived in Severifian Plains. That's where she's buried. He draws you a rough sketch in the various site. I really appreciate this, Vernon. No need to thank me. Just make your way over to Severifian Plains.
You're distracting me. Leave.
Hmm. What? What? Hurry up! Don't miss out. Don't miss out on what?
Hi, sis. You said not to look back, but I have to make them pay. I'm sorry.
I had to make them pay. Jeez. What happened here? This is Abella's grave, but it appears to have been on Earth. Could Jarell has done this? Maybe you should talk to Vernon about this. Boss of vengeance. Ah, come on.
Brace yourself. 바람의 정령이여, 힘을! 야! 야! 야!
Uh-oh, what was that?
Foolish! Foolish!
I represent Merca.
Merca. Bella's grave has been disturbed, and Jarrell was in the area before disappearing again. Could it be possible that Abella... No, that's absurd. But I will investigate more into that matter later. Well, it seems you have done everything you can for us here in the Mistlands. Trian may be dead, but he will be replaced soon enough. I think it's about time you headed back home. Because the children are unable to enter Altera, they will do whatever they can to find you and Raju. They will never abandon their plans to invade Altera. The decisions you make from here on out will affect the future of both worlds. Will you return to Altera, or will you stay in the Mistlands and meet with Sir Nilti in the south? The choice is yours. At this point, I'm merely a bystander. Congratulations, you completed chapter 13. New world. Stay tuned for the next chapter.
Stay out of trouble.
What?
I represent Merca.
In search of Jarrell. Welcome. Have you reached your decision? I'm ready to go. Very good. In fact, Nilti has another request for you. He wants you to help search for Jarrell. Jarrell. There you go, Jarrell. Jarrell may have transformed into a deviant, but being that it's not quite a human and not quite a child, he still has the ability to absorb lusters, but he maintains a level of self-awareness. He is absolutely invaluable to the Mistbreakers. According to the recent intel, Jarrell was seen headed towards the Twisted Territory. Twisted Territory? When Vestino created the Mistlands, there were certain regions that were neglected. This caused a space-time distortion, rendering these regions inaccessible to the average person. I sent an investigator out to search for Gerald. But honestly, I think you're better off doing the searching. You're from Altera, so you may find some of these regions familiar. I'll arrange for the guards to grant you access into the territory, so just focus on finding Gerald.
I have other business to see to.
How may I help you?
Quest. He should be wearing a gray military uniform.
See you later.
Okay, investigate the Twisted Fountain. Twisted Fountain, level 90. Okay, this looks familiar.
Here, sweetie.
Shit. Wait, didn't I just transform? Ah, shoot. Really? No. Get my ass kicked. Jesus.
Brace yourself.
It's not a device that serves an unknown unknown purpose. There's definitely evidence of people having lived here at some point. Those look like clothes. The clothes. Oh my god. The clothes. Shit. Clothes Jarrell had on, or Gerald, whatever. Could he have come here? You search the area, but you can't find any more traces of Gerald. Return to Vernon for now. I need potions. And I don't have any. Whoops. I was not hitting the main boss. Really. What the? No, this area here too? I need HP potions. Come on. Oh shoot. Whoa. Crud. Come on. Potions, please. No potions again? don't need mana. I need HP. Yay.
Acquiring target. I will never give up! Die! 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 Keep your distance! Acquiring target. Keep your distance. Make way for the future. Keep your distance. I will never give up. Die! 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 Brace yourself. Acquiring target.
Alright, this has been the hardest dungeon so far. Wow. Diamond. The diamond in the rough. Ooh, gold chest.
You ever get the feeling you're being watched? See you later.
Make your point.
And search for Gerald. You couldn't find Gerald. I see. Did you at least find any clues? I sure did. The clothes are a lot like the ones Gerald was wearing. I sure did. These clothes are a lot like the ones Gerald was wearing. If Gerald had a change of clothes and something to eat, then someone must have provided him with the goods. Either that or he stole everything he needed. Do the children even need to eat? Or ordinarily no. The children don't require food to survive. However, Gerald is a deviant. So, the part of him that's still human still experiences the pain of hunger. To crave food, but to crave food but to have no desire to eat it, that sounds miserable. There are actually some children out there who fantasize about human food, so you can only imagine how strong the obsession must be for a deviant. Anyways, for you to discover how Gerald came across if you discovered how Gerald came across the clothes and food, you may be able to track him down. You should speak to April. She's been attempting to gather intel for us. So you might be able to help each other, and if she doesn't, well, we might have a problem in our
You
hands.
may go.
Yeah!
The boy with the blue hair. Hey, hey there. What can I help you with? You relay Vernon's message about the intel. Vernon told you to talk to me about the information I gathered. How did all this happen to me? I just wanted to be a history buff. How did I ever get myself involved with spying I don't know, spying for Vernon? Oh well, I did do a bit of investigation and found some stuff out. After Trion's death, Nvidia installed a temporary force to oversee Tyrion's domain, but there's been trouble between the new group of original forces. Apparently there was some kind of theft. There were a number of god darn casualties as a result of the scuffle, so people think it's a new child. That's why a low-ranking child was sent to investigate the situation. The investigator is supposedly on his way to the decaying grounds in Twisted Territory. Could the thief be Gerald? Maybe maybe it'll be a good idea to meet the investigator. You won't be recognized by any children from the central region. Head over to decaying grounds to meet the investigator.
I hope you aren't wasting my time. Stay out of trouble.
God.
You ever get the feeling you're being watched? See you later.
Decaying grounds.
Here, sweetie. Yeah. Keep your distance. Keep your
Strange strange Mechanism. It's an odd device that serves an unknown purpose. This looks a lot like the device you saw at Twisted Fountain. What could it be? It doesn't look like you can gather more information. Take a look around for anything that might be helpful. That's good, is it? No. Arthur. No. Anthor. Only those with proper clearance may access the Twisted Territory. And what are you doing here? Oh, I'm investigating a recent theft. At Vernon's request, I heard that the perpetrator came this way. He examines you. The seal Vernon gave you. You and I may be searching for the same person. The name is Anthor. Have you got a physical description of the suspect, Arthur? Who do you think you are? You're asking me such things. Your eyes widen as you remember that he is a child. After all, to him, you're nothing but trash. I'm just trying to fulfill Vernon's request. You don't want to get in his way, do you? Fine, but I'm only divulging this information to you because you work for the Blue Viper. The person in question was a boy with blue hair. Considering they sent me, a child, to investigate, it's likely the suspect is a recent awakened child as well. That investigation is a death sentence for a pathetic fool like you. Regardless, the thief isn't here, so I'm moving on. Do yourself a favor and tell the Blue Viper to back off. He doesn't need to stick his nose where it doesn't belong. He turns away from you and won't respond to anything else. You say to him, might as well head back to Vernon. there's still some alive or what? Nope. Should I wait? Yeah, wait a bit.
Here, sweetie.
Oh shoot.
Keep your distance.
Shoot, shoot.
Acquiring target. I will never give up! Die! Die! Die!
Another one or is that the same one? Shoot. Seems harder than last time.
Make way for the future. I will never give up! Die! Die! Die!
Oh my god. Really? Shoot. Can I revive somehow? The number of life stones you have, a stone will allow you to revive in a dungeon. So how do I revive? Oh, okay. R.
Acquiring target. I will never give up! Die! Die! Die!
Keep your distance.
Make way for the future.
Okay, so I need to be careful next time. Not let her summon. Oh, 2 chests? What? Follow me, what?
You ever get the feeling you're being watched? See you later.
Make your point.
So, the investigator happened to be searching for the blue-haired boy. That's not good. At the very least, we know Gerald isn't at the dying decay's grounds. Perhaps he's holed up in the Twisted Fountain. It seems like a suitable place for a hideout. Alright then, try searching for Gerald in the Twisted Fountain. If it's inside, if it is indeed his base of operations, he's bound to return.
Stay out of trouble.
No way, Jose. Shoot, no, get away. And special things hurt. Come on. Why no give me no HP, mom? Whoa. Whoa, what happened to him? I hate them. I wish they all die. Gerald, do you recognize me? It's me. Via Zera? Gerald squints his eyes and stares at you, trying to remember who you are. Oh, of course I remember you. Are you here to help me find Big Sis? I couldn't. I could sense her presence in this weird thing. She's all I have left. You're searching for Abella's body? Body? What do you mean Abella's alive? I'm aware of what I become, Via Zero. Actually, it hurts my head a lot, but it's nothing that but it's nothing that absorbing a few lusters won't fix. But I had to keep going because I had to find Big Sis, and nothing's gonna stop me. But Abella was dead and buried when I last saw her. What makes you think she's still alive? Oh, come on. You law people should know better. Just because her body stopped working doesn't mean she's dead. As long as her spirit hangs on. What are you trying to say? What do you know that I don't? I really do want to trust you, but if I do, you'll turn against me. Turn against him? What does that mean? He does not sound like the innocent boy you knew before. Okay, still someone alive. Where are they? What are you doing here? Didn't I tell you to stay out of my way? He seems a bit anxious. Maybe he knows Gerald is here. That's not good. What are you going What are you doing here, Arthur? Are you looking for the thief? I haven't found him yet, so that's because you have terrible vision, rookie. I've been following these blue strands of hair. He's already hot on Gerald. God damn it. Gerald's trail. Wait a minute, why am I wasting my time talking to you? Arthur abruptly turns and disappears. Disappears. Ow. Hopefully I get some potions. Hold it. Whoa, 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 whoa. I stole something. Oh, great. Oh, well, hold up. I got this on. Great, there goes another life wasted. Again. Perfect.
I will never give up! Die! 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 Acquiring target. Make way for the future. I will never give up! Die! 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 Acquiring target.
What is this? Darkonite. A key. What? Just a little dance.
You ever get the feeling you're being watched? How may I help you? See you later.
I represent Merca.
The Deviant. The investigator nearly found Gerald. If what you told me about Gerald is true, then he shouldn't have a problem disposing of the investigator. If push comes to shove either way, we should prevent any word about Gerald from spreading. And it appears that Abella has become a child. I had my suspicions whether her corpse went missing, but to think that it really happened. Did you say Abella child now? Is that why you called for this special investigation? Correct. I received word that the woman resembling Abella was spotted recently. She's presumably reawakened as a child after her human body was killed. Gerald knows in what remains of his heart that Abella became a child. That's why he believed you become his enemy if he revealed this to you. This is certainly bad news for you, but not much can be done if Abella is indeed a child. This sort of thing isn't unusual. Having a friend die and reborn as a child is not unheard of in the Mistlands. Does that mean Abella won't remember any of us? Unfortunately, yes, that's exactly why the children are shrouded in mystery. When they reawaken as child, all memories of their past lives are lost. If they should confront anything from their past lives, they try to destroy it no matter what it is. Anything that might trigger their memory must be disposed of. After all, the children consider humans to be the lesser beings. As such, their loved ones are at the greatest risk. Friends, family triggers, the stronger the memories, giving the children more reason to kill them. His expression turned solemn. Abella turning into a child isn't what worries me. It's the possibility that Abella will try to kill Gerald that I'm worried about. That's an awful thought, a sister killing her own little brother. But since she's a child, the person she'll want most to erase from her past is Gerald. Exactly, and what? Ugh, and we can't let that happen. That's enough chit chat. You must find Gerald before he finds Abella. Avoid the investigator in the process. Alright, then I'll make my way to Twisted Fountain. Sorry if I die again, man. These are just a pain in the ass. Did you hear what I just said? The investigator is probably still searching the area for Gerald and wouldn't be wise to go back there now. Yeah, that makes sense. Tis. You should go see April first. She might have some information on the whereabouts of the investigator and Abella.
You may go.
Abella Reborn in progress. April, you're just in time for the drama, VS Arrow. What happened? You know, the investigator who was looking for the thief, he was murdered. On top of that, his luster was taken. That must mean the killer was a recent awakened child, right? Oh man, you know what this means, don't you? The children are going to tear America apart, trying to find this new child. This is all very bad. Has the news of the investigator death already been made public? Not yet, only a few within the Merchant Spy Network know about it. Other than that, no witness. I was actually just about to report it to Vernon. Ah, there are any physical descriptions of the killer? Are there any physical descriptions of the killer? Yep, all we know is it was a boy with blue hair. All signs point to Gerald. You better find him before things get really out of hand. According to the information we gathered, the killer should be hiding out in Twisted Fountain. In the Twisted Fountain. But after all, he most likely moved somewhere else. If you're planning on going after him, I'll start with Decaying Grounds. Here.
Here, sweetie.
I hate those guys with the blue names. They really hurt. Maha's assassin. Oh, what? I missed one? Jesus. Good job. Good job. Huh? Who's there? Oh, hey. Gerald, did you really kill the investigator? Investigator, you mean that creepy child who kept chasing me? He was super annoyed. I just avoided him because I didn't want any trouble. You didn't kill him? Then who? Forget it. We'll deal with that later. Let's go see Vernon for the time being. It's dangerous to go alone. No, can't go with you. If Big Sis will... What? If I do, Big Sis will hate me. Listen, Gerald. I treasure Abella too. I know she's your sister, but if she really has become a child, then there's nothing we can do. I don't believe that. Abella is not a child. She's probably just turned into the same thing I did. I just... Even if she is a child, I'll never think of her as my enemy. I don't care what anyone says. All I want is my sister. The moment, the moment she became a child was the moment she ceased being human. The Abella you knew is gone, and if she were still here, she'll be furious that you're trying to help a child. That's what Abella died fighting for. But that's why I'm trying to get her on my side. I'm gonna destroy the rest of the children and get revenge for what they did to us. Don't you forget, Gerald. She's a child. She will try to kill you. It's impossible for you to coexist in peace. Well, then I'll just help her become the most powerful child there is. If I do that, then she'll have to know that we're on the same side. If she wanted to kill me, then fine, I'll let her. I just won't accept her as my enemy. Never ever. Gerald shoots a pudding look, or whatever, I can't pronounce it correctly, and turns his back at you. It'll be hard to It'll be hard to persuade Gerald in his emotional state. Talk it over with Vernon. Lost the name. What the fuck? Shoot, shoot, shoot. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Okay. I was going the wrong way. Does it look like I'm going backwards? Oh shoot.
Here, sweetie. Here, sweetie.
Uh-oh. Wow. Let's see what I missed. Transform ingredients. Let's do.
ever get the feeling you're being watched? See you later.
I represent Merca.
You explain the situation to Vernon.
You're distracting me. Leave. I represent Merca.
You explain the situation to Vernon. Just as expected. So hold on a sec. There's something I don't quite get. If Gerald's so powerful that he can defeat someone like Tyrion in moments after his transformation, then why are we worried that Abella could do anything harm to him? You just thought of that? I thought you already understood the implications, but apparently not. Abella could harm Gerald simply with her words. If she were to ask Gerald, my bad, to take his own life, he would do it without hesitating for a moment. I had no idea. What are we supposed to do? We have to re-examine our strategy. Gerald, whatever, his whole life revolves around his sister now. Attempting to warn him of her potential violent nature won't have any effect on him. If we're going to persuade Gerald, oh my god, Gerald, we must either find a way to revert Avella back to her original state, or we could tell Gerald that he's could bring a great harm to Avella, since changing Avella back is highly unlikely. The latter would be the smarter choice. Gerald harm Avella? Now that seems unlikely. What makes you think he would do that? Oh my god. The Mistbreakers have researched the difference between deviants and the children and have concluded that they are shockingly similar. The major difference is their level of self-awareness. Some are able to maintain some humanity and become deviants. Others lose themselves entirely and become children. So if Gerald succumbs to the children within him, he might completely lose it and kill Abella. That is what we believe. However, no one knows for sure if that's what actually happened to deviants. It's the lack of knowledge that has us on guard. I see. Remember, ignorance leads to fear, and fear leads to destruction. It's up to you to decide how you react to the ignorance. I'm still really worried that Gerald, whatever, will find Abella before I do. You mentioned that Gerald was inspecting the strange mechanism you found because he sensed Abella's presence. If that's true, there's a good chance that Gerald and Abella are seeking those devices out. But why did Abella install them in the first place? I still have my own investigation to do. Hurry to Twisted Fountains and bring back a piece of the mechanism.
I have other business to see to.